Becoming Barcelona's president has not been easy, especially with the financial restrictions La Liga has imposed on us. I mean, we literally had to sell Lewandowski, Ter Stegen, even Frenkie de Jong. And meanwhile, our biggest rivals Real Madrid just continue to strengthen their squad, signing Trent Alexander-Arnold on a pre-contract now. But hey, there was no way we were giving up. We trusted in La Masia at the academy, promoted a couple of super talents in Diaz and Montes, and after recently winning the Spanish Super Cup in Saudi Arabia, La Liga finally allowed us to make a signing, and we went big, signing the Spider, Julian Alvarez. And now with Hansi Flick at the helm, we're back in contention for both La Liga and the Champions League. But just as everything was going well, I got an email from our medical team. A Barcelona first-team player has suffered a serious injury in training. His season is over. And bro, if this is Lamine Yamal, what are we gonna do? Or maybe even Rafinha, our captain. Could be Pedri as well. And don't forget, we're outside the transfer window. We can't make any signings. We could be in real trouble if this is a big player. It's the moment of truth. We're gonna find out which of our players is injured. Oh, it's Szczesny. It had to be him. Well, I'm kind of happy it wasn't the likes of Lamine Yamal that could have derailed his career, or even our new signing Alvarez. But I do feel bad for Szczesny because I think that's his career over. He's gonna be back with 4 months. He's out with a broken ankle, but his contract is expiring in 4 months, and I think he's planning on retiring once again. Now, the problem is we don't really have a high-rated backup keeper. We've got Iñaki Peña. I mean, he isn't too bad, 76 rated. He's probably been waiting for an opportunity like this. But yes, suddenly without Szczesny, we don't look like a Champions League contending team. Now, there is a bit of a good news. Even though we're outside the transfer window, we are allowed to make free agent signings. Okay, yeah, I think that plan is a complete failure. There's not a single decent free agent goalkeeper available. The best we can get is the Moroccan Munir, but I think the better option then is to just trust Iñaki Peña. We don't really have any other choice. La Liga resumes now, and we're facing Sevilla. And oh boy, here we go. Away against Sevilla at the Ramon Sanchez Pizjuan. We've got Iñaki Peña in goal. I am definitely worried, but if we want to keep pace with Real Madrid in the title race, we need to keep winning. Kunde is, by the way, playing against his former club, so I want him to have a good game. Right now, it's Rafinha looking back for Dani Olmo. Oh, that's a scoop pass, but didn't work out. But we are putting on the pressure here on Sevilla as Gavi has now got a chance to maybe square this ball in, and Julian Alvarez in the box. That's what having a world-class number 9 can do for you. We missed that since Lewandowski's departure, but now we've got it with Julian Alvarez. Oh, but they've got an in behind here. Could be a first chance, and Iñaki Peña making a good save. Although the rebound, we've managed to defend that. Not bad, Peña. If he can keep doing that, might end up being one of our unsung heroes in this difficult circumstance. Or could be another chance here for Julian Alvarez, and he picks his spot and bangs it in. I mean, the power this guy's got on his shots, crazy. And yup, Sevilla stood no chance. The title push is definitely on, and now we're at a disadvantage without Szczesny. But right now, we're 5 points off Real Madrid. With the game in hand, it could all come down to the second El Clasico of the season. There's still a while before that game, though. For now, though, the Champions League playoffs have been played. Aston Villa are through, Atalanta as well. Real Madrid were also in the playoffs. They're through. But look at that, Man City have been knocked out. But it's now time for the round of 16, where we're going to be resuming our Champions League campaign. Who are we gonna face? Oh my, Juventus. That's gonna be a massive fixture, isn't it? Real Madrid have got Bayern Munich. Bro, some of these fixtures are absolutely crazy. But what's up with these injuries, man? We've now got Inigo Martinez with an arm injury. He's gonna be out for 6 weeks.
Not another one?
Well, thankfully, it's not a first-team player. Araujo and Kubasi will still hold the fort for us. But this is the business end of the season, guys. Champions League knockouts beginning. I'm definitely worried that we're gonna be having Iñaki Peña in such big knockout games where any mistake could get punished. But hey, there's nothing we can do, and this is the Barcelona lineup Hansi Flick is fielding. Peña's, by the way, going up in his overall, so that's helping us out massively. Winning the UCL in just my first season as Barca president would be amazing. But it all starts here, boys, in the knockouts. Let's put on a show and send Juve packing. Now, the good thing is this isn't the Juventus side of old. They don't have the likes of Bonucci, Chiellini. They're not the dominant force they once were in the Serie A. We can take advantage of that. As Lamine Yamal has already gone through, nobody got tackled by Bremer. Oh, but Ademola Lookman with the chance and Iñaki Peña. How do you concede from there? That was Lookman's weak foot as well. Nah, boys, am I being unfair or did Iñaki Peña just didn't do anything there? Like, that was awful. Even Hansi Flick can't believe it. But okay, guys, it's just the 14th minute of the first leg. There's still a lot of football to be played. We don't need to drop our heads just yet. Man, Juventus are really putting us under pressure. This time Iñaki Peña catches it. Good for his confidence. We're going to need Pedri to drive the ball forward. But yo, how is that not a foul? It is. It's going to be a yellow. Is that a second yellow? I think it is. No, it was just his first yellow. I thought he was getting sent off there. But here's Rafinha looking back inside for Julian Alvarez. No, he fluffed it. No, we've just let Renato Vega go through. Kubasi did really well stopping that. Now we need to be the ones pushing forward here. And Lamine Yamal on the counter-attack could do something. Finding a bit of space to go for goal. Does so. And Lamine Yamal picks his spot. Scores a phenomenal goal. And we're back. And now we've got Captain Rafinha looking to do something here. Still Rafinha. Oh, he's put it just above the crossbar. Normally, he would put that in the back of the net. Looks like he's going to get himself another chance. Going for goal off the crossbar. Lamine on the rebound. How have we not made it 2-1? But surely we can make it 2-1 now. Lamine Yamal dancing through the defenders. Nope. Oh, my days. How is that all getting stopped? But Julian Alvarez getting through. And this time he puts it in the back of the net. The difference it makes having a player like Julian Alvarez in the side. Oh, Lamine Yamal could help wrap this game up. And there you go. 3-1 against Juve. I told you, boys, this Juventus side isn't the same. If we keep calm and keep things under control, we will get the win. Okay, maybe we did get a bit too cocky because Locatelli has gotten Juventus a goal back. Bro, every shot against Iñaki Peña seems like we concede. And that's the first leg done, a 3-2 win for us. But oh boy, heading into the second leg, look at the amount of tired legs. That's because just about 4 or 5 days ago, we had a game against Osasuna in La Liga, which we drew, by the way. That's not going to be good for our La Liga title race. Okay, the team Hansi Flick is fielding is still very strong. But the cool thing is we've got Youth Academy superstar Dani Diaz playing a Champions League knockout game. I think, boys, if we put pressure on Juventus, score the early goal, we could wrap this tie up easily. And here's Julian Alvarez who's broken through, and no, he puts it wide. Can't be wasting chances like that in the Champions League. Oh, this could be the moment we're waiting for, and Rafinha scores 4-2 on aggregate. Of course, it's our captain leading us to the quarters. Okay, this isn't looking good as Lookman is through on goal here, and Iñaki Peña, that was so smart. I thought for a second he was going to get chippy-chipped. And here's the young Diaz who's been given the chance of a lifetime, but I think he misused his space though.
What an idiot.
Bro, Lookman is so annoying, man. He's super quick. Kubasi's doing a good job against him though. Juventus is not backing down though, because if they score 1 goal, they're going to be back in the tie, and Conceição brings Juventus back in it. I can't blame Iñaki Peña for that. We just didn't defend well. And now again, Juventus have gotten in behind with Lookman's space. Peña is going forward, and I don't know what we did there, but thankfully we didn't concede. Hansi Flick's already preparing Lamine Yamal to come on, man. Looks like in the second half, we are going to need Lamine to get through. Looks like Lamine, Olmo, and Montes have been subbed on. And here's Lamine already on the attack, looking to create something. Okay, let's get it back to Lamine and see what he can do. He's come on with a bit of fresh legs. The dribbling is on point. Lamine Yamal, no, he puts it just wide. But that's the difference it can make with Lamine on the pitch. He's on the ball again. This time he's going to look for the pass for Rafinha. Surely this is his moment, and Captain Rafinha was not going to miss here. 5-3 on aggregate. And now we can wrap this game off with Lamine Yamal comes off the bench, scores. And I think that should be enough to send us through to the Champions League quarterfinals. Oh my days, what is this scheduling, man? Just 3 days after the Juventus game, we've got Atletico away from home. And man, La Liga's on the line here. Real Madrid have got a 7-point gap over us. We do have a couple of games in hand, but we need to make them count. Winning against Atleti is not going to be easy. Look at the tired legs, man. But Hansi Flick is still keeping Lamine on the bench. I guess he can maybe do damage in just one half. Ferran Torres is playing. La Liga's on the line, boys. We need a result here if we want to be champions of Spain once again. Oh, and we might have a chance here with Dani Diaz, who's broken through. And no way he missed that. I love Dani Diaz's pace, but he also needs to improve his technical aspects. He needs to be scoring from those positions. Gotta say, though, we've got to appreciate Iñaki Peña more. He's come in for Szczesny. Everybody expected him to fail, but he's actually coming through for us. Oh, and Ferran Torres, I think he's managed to keep himself on really nicely. What a finish from the Shark. Whenever we trust him to start or coming off the bench, this man always delivers.
That's why he's the GOAT! The GOAT!
Honestly, boys, this game against Atleti, we've defended like champions. And now if we can score and make it 2-0, it would be even better. Fermin Lopez making the most of this opportunity. 2-0 up against Atleti. Oh, but Atleti looking to come back here, and Peña got beat. Now, we've still got the lead, so I'm not worried. But I think our players are getting tired, boys, especially the likes of Lamine. Oh, and Antoine Griezmann with the chance. What a save from Peña. And looks like substitutions are being made from both teams. And look at the Barca lineup right now. Looks like Flick has gone super defensive. Fermin is playing out wide. Gavi in the cam position. I guess the instructions are clear to the team. Get the win no matter what. La Liga's on the line. And maybe with the pace of Dani Diaz, we could also score another goal. There is nobody in the world that can catch Dani Diaz once he's through. But he completely makes a meal of it. How did he not score there? Oh, and Ferran Torres could help us get our 2-goal cushion. And he does. The Shark goes out hunting and gets his kill.
Stop it. Get some help.
And that is a massive result that we've just secured in La Liga. I think that result against Atletico has eliminated them from the title race. It's now going to be just between us and Real Madrid. Of course, next month we play Real Madrid on the 11th of May. I mean, there's still going to be like 4 more La Liga games after that, and big ones against Bilbao and Villarreal. But I think this game is going to be the La Liga title decider. For now, we're going to continue our Champions League journey. Who are we getting in the quarterfinals? It could be Stade Brestois or Sporting. That would be the luckiest draw ever. Meanwhile, Bayern Munich have knocked out Madrid. That is huge. Also, AC Milan are through Atleti as well. Liverpool too. PSG have gotten past Aston Villa. But Madrid being knocked out has definitely made me happy. Oh, but we've got a tough draw, boys. PSG. That is not going to be easy at all. And guess who's PSG superstar? Ousmane Dembele. They've even signed Kevin De Bruyne. Fair enough. But yeah, boys, there's a lot of history between Dembele. He betrayed us to join Barca, and there's no way we're letting that slide.
Vamos, Dembele!
By the way, I genuinely feel like we can now win the double. Our team is speaking at the right time. But yeah, let's not get overconfident. Anything can happen in the Champions League. Oh, but Dembele's on the ball. Kubasi with a rough challenge. That's what you want to see. And now Balde's making a run. That is, I think, Dani Olmo completely offside. Gotta say, though, PSG are defending really tight. All the spaces are getting blocked. It's not easy playing through them. We're having to use our left back Balde to make those runs. Oh, but that leaves us really vulnerable to the counter-attack. And now Ousmane Dembele's got space to run. There's no way Kubasi's winning a foot race with him. Dembele still goes for it. And thankfully, that was off target. We got to be really careful, boys. This is just the first leg. It's a 2-leg tie. But we have found a bit of space here to break into. Rafinha is making the run. He's going to try and cut it back, but that was awful. Oh, and now Kvaratskhelia, but Ronald Araujo has put in a strong challenge there. That's what we need. And now on the breakaway, we can do damage with Rafinha. He's going to take one from distance. What a save from Donnarumma. No way, that can't be onside. I think he is. Ousmane Dembele. No, what's he done? Bro. Dembele, that's the most stupid thing I've ever seen. I guess Barca were right to let him go.
You stupid.
And now Rafinha again is making the run. I see Alvarez in the box. Can he win the battle? No, he can't. But again, might be a chance here for Lamine Yamal. Fake shot inside. Looking for space. Finds the space again. Donnarumma with the save. Heading into the second half, though, I'm really confident. I think we've got the better team. We are playing better football. We just need to be the ones making the right decisions. And Rafinha cutting it for Lamine, but what a clearance. This has been such a midfield battle, man. It's two great sides competing against each other. We've made a mistake, though, and Dembele could go through. No. Need to get the ball off him. Thankfully, we've got Balde, who's probably just about a bit quicker than him. We have broken through now here with Rafinha. What a ball that is for Julian Alvarez. What? Why did Alvarez go for a diving header? And no. This can't be happening. Jonathan David has completely gone through, and Iñaki Peña gets chippy-chipped. How on earth have we let PSG take the lead here? I mean, just look at this peach of a ball that Rafinha delivered for Julian Alvarez. Like, what on earth was he doing? I can't believe we lost this game, boys. We had the better chances throughout the game, but we completely choked. Okay, there's still a second leg left. Let's not get our hopes down, but we're gonna have to go to Parc des Princes and get a result. And look at this, boys. Hansi Flick is prepared to sacrifice this Leganes game. We're using our second team pretty much. I'm just hoping we can sneak away with the win, and yes we do. Casado comes through, as well as Inigo Martinez. Looks like he's back from his injury. But despite that, our players are super tired for the PSG game. Looks like Hansi Flick is playing Alvarez and Yamal despite that. Ooh, but he's benching Balde. That could be a big decision. This man, Ousmane Dembele, he's pissing me off, man. We've got to knock out PSG. Barcelona have literally not won the Champions League since 2015. In my first year as the president, my goal is to get them that trophy. We're going to do that. But first, we've got an uphill battle here. We need to turn this game around. And Dani Olmo could make that happen as he looks for Rafinha. Striking it first time, Donnarumma again. What did Gavi just do? Completely giving it away for Dembele. Iñaki Peña. Are you stupid? Bro, we've conceded the silliest goals to PSG and we've let Dembele celebrate on our heads. What on earth has just happened here? Somebody just bring back Chesney, man. Can we use some black magic and fix his ankle? Because I don't want to deal with Peña. Bro, Dembele's just pace abusing, man. Araujo puts everything on the line. What a block. Oh, but a set piece and Iñaki Peña, what are you doing? We are literally 3-0 down to PSG, 15 minutes in. I am not prepared for our Champions League journey to end. Let's give it everything. We do have the talent to make a comeback here. Lamine Yamal trying to go all by himself. What a goal there from him. That's what we needed, boys. A bit of hope. But now we can't concede now. No! Kevin De Bruyne, why? This PSG team is stacked. It's all over, boys. They're going to score again. Palacios makes it 5-1 on aggregate. We've been humbled, guys. That's all I can say. Knocked out from the Champions League. Utter humiliation. Flick was asked in a press conference, who does he blame our Champions League failure on? And he pinned it on me, the president. Bro, the media now want me to resign as Barcelona's president? No way. Gerard Piqué has put out a post. He's shocked at seeing Barcelona's constant Champions League humiliation and he wants to run for president? Bro, if Piqué runs for president, I've got no chance. He's easily going to win the elections. Man, I don't want my stint at Barcelona to end this way. They're my favorite club, and I do want to lead them to Champions League glory. I guess there's only one way I can continue to remain Barca's president, by winning La Liga. If we do that, maybe the media, the club supporters, they'll maybe give me a bit of breathing room, maybe one more chance to go for the Champions League. Because, man, this season we were troubled so much by La Liga and Javier Tebas. All the financial issues which we've kind of solved. I do want one more attempt at the Champions League, but for that, we're gonna have to win La Liga. This is the situation right now, boys. We're 4 points off Real Madrid. We do have a game in hand, but that is the El Clasico itself. If we beat Real Madrid here, I think we will be champions of Spain. This is the ultimate La Liga title decider. But don't forget, guys, this season we failed to beat Real Madrid on 2 occasions. In fact, they've given us a footballing lesson. But man, surely third time's gonna be the charm. We are ready for this game. It's a Clasico to decide who wins the league. Oh, but already it's Real Madrid on the front foot. They've got Jude Bellingham. Iñaki Peña making a save. He didn't have the best of nights in the Champions League, but he's gonna have to carry us here in La Liga. When I see that run being made by Julian Alvarez, can he get there first? He's fighting for the ball, but no. Oh, and Mbappe's broken through. Peña, big save from him. Rebound, though, it might go in, and no, it doesn't. Bro, so far, Peña has saved us, man. Mbappe had the chance there, but looks like this team is struggling for confidence right now. Of course, we've just been humbled in the Champions League, but on the attack we go as Rafinha has found a bit of space. He tries to cut it back, but cleared away. We're using Balde's space again as Rafinha gets the ball inside for Lamine Yamal. He would probably want the big moment. No, what a tackle. Pedri's on the charge here looking for Dani Olmo, who loves the big occasion. Now it's Alvarez. Lamine Yamal again. Gets behind there, but what a save. If we score first, boys, it's going to be pressure on Real Madrid. That's what we need to try and do. Lamine Yamal inside for Captain Rafinha, who has broken through, but a heavy dodge. No, Vinny Jr. has gone through. Iñaki Peña, that might be his best save of his career. Honestly, guys, I don't know how the scoreline is 0-0. Real Madrid was so much better. One man, Peña, saved us. But guys, no matter what, we need to find the breakthrough here in the second half. Is it going to be Rafinha who's broken through? He couldn't get the finish. But Dani Olmo, no way is that getting blocked. We need a goal and Flick is making an aggressive change. Young Dani Diaz is coming on for Olmo. Lamine is going to be playing in the hole. And the fresh legs of Dani Diaz is exactly what we need. Look at him run. There's nobody in the world who can catch him. Dani Diaz has broken through everyone here, but he couldn't find the end product. And now it's Lamine Yamal looking out wide for Balde. Balde cuts it back for Rafinha. This could be the moment. Cutting it back again. No, Courtois. It's complete chaos. No, not this way. Not this way. I think Bellingham's offside. He's offside. Oh my days, that's a relief. But regardless, boys, the game ends in a 0-0. At least this time we didn't lose to Real Madrid, but we probably should have. Iñaki Peña made so many saves. But with this result, I don't think we're winning La Liga. And yes, guys, Real Madrid end up beating us to La Liga. This is painful, man. Towards the end of the season, everything fell apart for us. I mean, it was Chesney's injury that I think led to our complete downfall. And the crazy seasons the likes of Rafinha, Lamine Yamal have had. feel like we've completely wasted. I still want to remain Barca president though, because I believe if I'm given one more season, I can deliver the treble. The team is incredible. It's just missing a few pieces of the puzzle, but I don't know if I can remain Barca president with Gerard Piqué running for the elections as well. In the comments, you guys let me know if I deserve to be Barca's president, if I deserve another opportunity. The decision is going to be from you guys.